Around here, are you ready for some football? Is somewhat of a rhetorical question because we always are. The NFL season kicking off this week right now, actually, and with both teams that played in the Super Bowl last February, the Philadelphia Eagles notching a win and the Kansas City Chiefs failing to secure a W against the Chargers. So here to break down week one for us is friend of the show and legendary ESPN analyst Herm Edwards and former coach of my favorite team, the New York Football Jets. Herm, thanks for joining the show. So I got to ask you, it looks like the Eagles and the Chiefs are both looking, as they say, pretty good. So what do you say about your old team and the chances the Eagles and the Chiefs will meet up again in the Super Bowl?
Well, very difficult for that to happen. But I think when you watch Philly, they were a little sluggish. That's not surprising. After you win a Super Bowl, that next season always becomes difficult because you get everyone's best game. Kansas City surprisingly lost. But here again, they struggled a little bit out of the gates. But at the end, both these teams will be in the playoffs. Whether they get to the big game, a lot of football left. I'm not going to predict that yet. I'm not that smart.
Okay. I see you. Now, turning to today's matchups, there are some great ones here. The Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills, two great quarterbacks in the MVP conversation going up against each other. Break this one down for us.
Well, you mentioned it, the quarterbacks. And when you play defense, we have this thing called a spy player. In other words, a quarterback that has the ability to run, and both these quarterbacks can run very well. They can extend the play, right? Lamar Jackson. The problem is if you have a spy player on Lamar Jackson, he has to have speed because Lamar Jackson is fast. If he gets out in the open, you got to make sure you can catch him and tackle him. Josh Allen, big physical guy. So you need a guy that can tackle and bring Josh Allen down. I think this game boils down to this. Turnovers were a big part of it last time that the Buffalo Bills won. Lamar Jackson wants a little revenge in this game. So I think when you look at it, I hate to say this, but I got a feeling that the Ravens might win this one.
Ooh, that's a big statement, Herm. I'm going to hold you to it. Now, this is the big question.
Hold me to it.
I'll hold you to it now. Now, I got to talk about it. This is a big question. A former team that you coached, the New York Football Jets, they're facing their former quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, who's now on the Pittsburgh Steelers. So how much of a grudge match is this going to be? And does the nearly 42-year-old Rodgers have anything left in the tank?
Well, remember this. The reason the Pittsburgh Steelers picked up Aaron Rodgers to win playoff games. The Pittsburgh Steelers can win 10 games every year with Mike Tomlin being their coach. A fantastic coach, Hall of Fame coach. Aaron Rodgers is there to win playoff games. He has a new guy to throw to, DK Metcalf. That's going to be an interesting matchup. Aaron Rodgers, DK Metcalf against Sauce Gardner on the Jets defense. So this is going to be a game of can Fields keep the ball away from the Pittsburgh Steelers? And can Fields make some plays in the passing game? That's going to determine who wins this game.
Coach Herm Edwards, I cannot thank you enough. I'll be looking forward to speaking with you all season. I'll see you later, my man.